Hi guys, just here to bring you another one of my kind of altered books here. So this book's been just roughly kind of sanded and painted on the outside cover, and then I've just done a stamped image down the bottom, little kind of journaling label here in embossed gold, a little kind of chipboard tile with a stamped image, a mulberry rose and a little organza bow. And then the whole album kind of, or journal, shuts with this stretchy kind of lace, which is kind of obviously attached through the back with the eyelets. So inside there, I've torn out the pages and kind of stitched chunks of pages together to make it kind of an interesting interactive kind of book. So on the inside cover, we've got obviously this beautiful stamped image here of this bird cage, got roses and things, and it's on this kind of distressed, Tim Holtz distressed cardstock, and then I've kind of done like very pale pinky colour from, I think they're the Tim Holtz distress markers, and watered them down, so they're very kind of very pale pink on the roses. And then I've kind of painted lightly on the page, don't know whether you can really see, but in very pale pink, and it's got this kind of pale pink journaling mat here. So it's kind of all ties in nicely, I think, colour-wise, kind of all, you know, very pale tones of kind of creams and pale pinks and very pale greyish type colours. Looks really pretty kind of all together. And then that's obviously a tuck spot, so behind there it's just got this kind of journaling card tag that just pulls out. Got a stamped image at the back and some washi tape and some ribbon. And then on this page we've got one of these acetate bird cages, and behind that is a vintage advert. It's a journaling spot, just lightly kind of painted over the page. More journaling spots here, and then a little paper flower with a pearly centre, organza ribbon, and then this lace trim down the side, bit of ribbon trim here, and then obviously you've got a kind of pull out tag that just slots behind the bird cage there, and then you've got a little fabric tab to turn the page. Then on the next page there is a lovely journaling spot or journaling mat here, a little label up here, another little kind of journaling tag thing there. And this is a pocket, so you've got another pull-out tag there. There's a butterfly in the centre of a paper flower. Then on the next page, got again this gorgeous image, just really like this kind of flower on this, what do you call it, like kind of graph paper, ledger paper. I think that's really nice. I think that was from a K & Company pad. Then I've got a kind of journaling spot down here that's been embossed in gold, and then it's got a kind of tuck spot up there behind the acetate cherish frame there, and some stamped images and things, and then obviously you've got a tag that pulls out. So that just can't remember where I got that from. Did I get it from there? Yeah. And then it's got a couple more butterflies there. And then on the next page, again, got this kind of journaling spot here, painted lightly over the page, more journaling space up here on this banner, another little journaling mat down there, and then this gorgeous image here on this kind of, I don't know what you call this. These were kind of like reusable transfers, which I never seemed to manage to kind of use them on anything. So I actually ended up just cutting them out of their packaging and have just attached it on the packaging rather than kind of transferring it. Looks quite nice. It just looks like an acetate image. And then on the next page, another journaling spot here. And then we've got another acetate image there, stamped image. So obviously you can write on that with permanent marker. And then you've got a little half butterfly there poking out, and then a little flower, some ribbon trim, and another little fabric tab. And then here we've got another pull-out tag for journaling that just slots in there like that. And then on the next page, got one of those brilliant postcards. Love using those. Just think they make the most awesome pockets and tags actually. Just really like one of the best stamps probably I've ever bought. So that's that. And that acts as a pocket in this book, and it's got obviously just a tag that slots in there. It's got some washi tape and stuff. So that's that. And then you've got an acetate pocket watch. Love those. So that's just stuck there with a little organza bow that I made with some pearl in the centre. Don't know whether you can even see that really, but anyway, that's that. And then a paper flower and a fabric tab. And then on the next page, again, got this large kind of tag that's kind of there for journaling, but it's actually been stuck down to kind of use it as a pocket, so it doesn't actually pull out. But I did put a whole, what do you call them? You know, those, I can't remember the name, but anyway, did put one of those on there and some ribbon, even though it's stuck down as a pocket. And then obviously there's a pull-out tag like that. So that can either slot in there, obviously, which is a tuck spot behind that journaling space, or it can go in the actual pocket. It's got some lace trim down the side. And then here on this page, got this fabulous frame, which I've got these stamps, hardly actually have ever used these, but really, really love it. But because it's quite a big stamp, I often don't find it comes out that brilliantly. So yeah, obviously was quite lucky this time. It did come out really, really well. And then what I've done is kind of cut the centre to kind of make it a little opening there. So you could kind of journal in there or stick a picture in there or a ticket or something like that. And it's just kind of protected then by this kind of opening flap. Then you've got a couple of journaling spots. Obviously they were part of the same thing that I just cut in half. And they're a bit like kind of latches or hinges. I think they look quite nice. And they've got some kind of this lined paper. I don't know whether you can see that kind of in between them, but kind of makes it look quite nice, I think. And then it's got this metal embellishment there with a little image of a bird. And then on the next page, there is one of those postcards. Love using those as well. Different postcard, obviously, to the other page. Can't remember whether I made that a pocket. I did. So again, that's got room for a little tag in there. So pull out tag like that. And then there's a little banner. So again, more journaling space here. Word True Love and a little frame. Love using those frame stamped images. So that's that. And then on the next page, again, got some lace trim down the side. Got some of this ruched ribbon and one of those faux de monte buckles kind of in the centre of the flower. And then here, just got one of those stamped images on just scrapbook paper, and that's making a little pocket there for a tag. It just pulls out, and then we've got a banner here in the side with this ledger paper again, so kind of more room for journaling and things there. And then on this page here, I've got this beautiful image, which I think I got this from the Graphics Fairy, of this gorgeous woman, and it's been printed onto acetate. I think it is kind of colour, but it's kind of, or it might not be colour actually, it might have been black and white, I actually can't remember. But obviously it's picking up the very pale pink from behind that's on this journaling spot. So it's looking kind of like sepia, muted kind of tones. It looks just really pretty anyway. So that's there as a kind of little flap there. So obviously you've got journaling space here, another bit here, and more here, some washi tape, flower, and then a pull-out tag that just kind of slots in like that. And then here on the final page, there's another one of those beautiful women in the acetate, again acting as a little pocket. You've got some lined paper here and another one of those frames, and then that just tucks in like that. And then on the back cover of the book, there's one of these large tags that's just stuck down there with a postcard, another one of those postcards. So again, that's a tuck spot for a tag. And then you've got a little journaling spot down there. And then it's got various stamped images, obviously, around the pages. And then you've got obviously the lace trim, which is acting as the closure for the book. So yeah, really nice book actually, and it's quite neat. It's not too bulky, which is really rare for me. So it's quite nice, and it's kind of nice to be able to chuck this one in your handbag or something, because it's actually not too bulky. So it's kind of reasonably easily transportable. So yeah, hope you liked it, and please leave any comments or messages below. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.